Hi folks, and welcome back to Planescape Torment, with a nameless one currently in the lower ward, after a rather strange sequence of events in a dark alley with an otherworldly wall face. Yeah. Sentences really stop making sense after the third or second word around here. So, we have a whole new map area to explore. A whole bunch of people to talk to, so let's get to it. You see a harmonium officer. He gives you a bored look as you approach. Greetings. Greetings, citizen. Measure 3 Vorten at your service. We have some questions. He sighs. I don't mean to be rude, but I am on duty and have no time for questions. He pauses. If you would like information, go talk to Ebb Creeknees. Yeah. 2 guesses as to what his knees do. Who is Ebb Creeknees? He is an old friend of mine. I think he considers himself to be a tout now, so he can give you the chart concerning just about anything. Oh, sounds like the person to talk to. Where can I find him? Last I heard, he pretty much set himself up in the smoldering corpse bar. You can find it somewhere down in the hive. Oh, right. Can we go down to the hive? Okay, well, new person to talk to down there, apparently.
Done.
Okay, well, Black Abashai, not to be talked to. Korur. You see a middle-aged man wearing dusty clothes. He does not appear to be in the best of health. His skin is pale yellow, and you see an occasional pustule along his arms. Ah, how fetching. Can I squeeze one? Greetings. He turns and glances at you from behind hollow eyes. His eyes narrow in suspicion as he continues to glance around. How can they narrow if they're hollow? That has just broken my brain. What do you want? Ghostbusters, what do you want? His voice is raspy. I have some questions. He turns his attention to you. Why you bothering me for? I look the part of a tout? You seem to be a knowledgeable individual that I can learn from. What do you be wanting to know? What can you tell me about this ward? He looks at you like you're crazy, or maybe a butthead. You clueless. Craftsman shops, warehouses, all have their kip here. He squints at you. His eyes somewhat bleary. You looking for something in particular? What's there to do around here? He studies you for a moment, then looks at you knowingly. You looking to get your iron tempered, maybe? He laughs, which breaks into coughing. Ah, his health. Now them places near might try some of the kips in the other wards. If that's what you be after. I could use some drink. If you be looking for work, then your luck's run dry, little enough to go around for this, I'll live here. Okay, I'd like to buy some things. If you're looking to buy... I just told you. One of those people that repeat everything you say. Buy an item or two or peddle some higher merchandise, then I would be making one way, blah, 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 blah. And I started thinking, you're useless. You answer every question with another question by repeating what people say. What can you tell me about the market? Come on. Ah! He didn't reply by, if you're looking for the market. Oh, you can buy and sell there, Burke. But he's going for the obvious. Yes, the very definition of a market. It'd be a market. What else is there to say about it? Okay, got me. I have some other questions. I had a skull. It's been stolen from me. Do you know anyone who would do such a thing? If he tells me he still sees my skull on my head, inside my head rather, I looked a little uncomfortable. Missing a skull, are you? Again, repeating the same thing we said as a question. You're deeply annoying. Well now, you never heard such from me, but there's people in these parts that, make a living by collecting heads of the dead. Work for a basher named Lothar. They call him Master of the Bones! Master of the House. Bum 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 bum. Where can I find this Lothar? He frowns. A brow squinting, narrowing his hollow eyes that frown. Now that's dangerous wigwag. If I were to say anything, which I'm not, allegedly, I would say to keep an eye out for a gutted building here in the ward. Mayhap, allegedly, you would find something allegedly here, allegedly here. He glares at you. But you never allegedly heard such allegedly from me, eh? Allegedly. Thank you. He sighs. Again. See. I want to be a better warrior. Oh! Can you help me better my skills? What? Oh, yeah, sorry. Misclick. Can you help me my skills? Can you tell me if I'm ready? I think I could teach you a bit more. Okay. What can you teach me? Oh, fists, daggers, clubs, axes, and... Huh. What are we using? I forgot. A hammer? Club? Our arm? Technically a club. Okay, we also have hammers and, that's only a Thaco bonus, not an enchanted bonus, so either a hammer or a club. Right? Clubs. Clubs, eh? Well, I can teach you if you want. Yes, I'd like to learn to use this weapon. That just so happens to be my arm. My third arm. Here we go, you ready? Yes. That's it, I guess. Now what? Can you teach me other weapons? Let's save that for later. Okay. How did that change me? Did we not have a weapon proficiency? Maybe not. Okay. Yeah, I completed this. Aha. Right. Oh, so the face made a new alley, so we can now go back and forth as we see fit. Right. I should explore these new streets and see if I can find someone knowledgeable enough to help me decipher who I am. Good plan. Good plan. Lower Ward townsperson. What can you tell me? You see a man with a pale... Greetings. I have some questions. Are you alright? Not really, but I'm healthier than most of the sorts in this ward. Thank you for the courtesy of asking, but I'm sure you want something else. Yes, yes indeed. Why do you have yellow skin and a cough? This world is filled with smoke and fumes from factories and whatnot. Ah, it makes the air bad and gives you the cough. Most sods here have their skin turn color on them and get a rash as well. He pauses and then shrugs. Okay, so this is 19th century London. Nothing anyone can do about it. It's a fact of life here. Or 20th century Xi'an. I must be going. Farewell. Ina! The woman has a yellow cast in her... Yes, everyone does. And severe features. Tattoos cover her body, and she wears a long blade at her side. Her eyes are like two small black pearls. As you approach her, they follow Dakkon's movements. Okay. Before you reach her, Dakkon breaks in. I would have you hear me. Right, something between the two. What is it, Dakkon? It is my will that we not speak to this woman. Why not? She is a Zerth. Our wills have crossed blades. We have no common ground. Then don't speak to her. Why do you insult the unbroken circle of Zerthimon by continuing to wear it against your heart? You are not numbered among the people, betrayer of Shak'ta-Lor. Shrak-ta-Lor. Man, that's... Ugh. That's a word. The Anarchs and the Zerths have spoken, and their words shall be obeyed. You are not to speak your mind to me or to any Zerth. Will you hear this human when he speaks? His words carry the weight of yours, and have the shape of Limbo's form. I will not hear you, Dakkon. He travels with me, Kina, disciple of Zerthimon. He comes to you to hear the words of Zerthimon, which you as a Zerth must impart. Will you hear him? The words of Zerthimon. What a name. Are not for the ears of a human to be heard. Their minds are not as one, and they bring division wherever they travel. This one wears a shirt of scars and blood. And he travels with a traitor, the sorrow of Moldavia. The... whatever Vigo was. Shirt of scars and blood. Rivers of blood. Fields of betrayal. The sorrow of Moldavia. Velkor's heart beats within your chest. If you ask him, I will hear him. Okay. Will you close your mind to his words? Know your words before you speak your mind, Kina, Zerth of Zerthimon. I will not hear him. He will hear me. Okay, that is sufficient. Dakkon turns to you and speaks in your language. She will teach you. What? How to pronounce difficult names? The Gith woman turns to you. Her black pearl eyes glint dangerously. Right. That's vague. Dangerously how? You are not known to me, but your trappings speak ill of you. What? All these scars and blood? Is that ominous? I'm just carrying my third former arm as a weapon. That's totally normal, right? Your body is a book written in scars and blood, and you walk in the shadow of a pariah that claims to speak for Zerthimon himself. Speak your mind. Shadow of a pariah? What do you mean? You walk with a pariah, and you know not his history? He is quick to speak of the words, but of his history he has remained silent. Ask him of Shrak-ta-Lor, of the fall of a mighty fortress to the Githyanki, and see what his divided mind reveals to you. Ask him how he speaks with Zerthimon's words, but his karach is as mist. Are you Klingon? Are you too stupid to develop a spacefaring civilization but still somehow do? You sound Klingon. It is not Sir Themon's words that lack conviction. It is their echoes that have been distorted. There is no doubt in how Sir Themon's mind is broken. Spoken! Generations of Zerth are as Rakma's jewel. Really? Rakma's jewel? Of one mind on his matter. On this matter. Damn it! Your stance carries with it a divided mind. The doubt is yours, an echo cast from your own faithlessness. Faithlessness in what? You have to be more specific. I have no faith in many things. Continue. Your words speak not the mind of Sir Themon. They are shaped of angles and hate, as if molded from Gith's mind itself. I'm lost. What does this all mean? You shall lie with the dead of Shrak Dalor in shifting chaos, where you see all with Vilquar's eye. Your mind is divided, your Karach weak. We're missing parts of ourselves. Well, at least an arm we found. Is that what she means? Our mind, our spirit, our history, our story is broken, fractured. We need to glue it back together. Okay, we need to kill horses and make some glue, apparently. Is this a death threat? Stand in the way of the blades. Dakcon, you will stop this now. Let it go, Dakcon. Yeah. Dakcon reluctantly lowers his blade. Hina stares at him incredulously for a moment, and then a sharp grin splits her features. The truth at last. Your mind is not divided. You are a slave to this human. He speaks with an anarch's authority to you, and you listen. Your mind is cast in Gith's mold, Kina. Let's go. You have lost your way, Dakcon. Know that I hope you find your path. I pity you. Farewell. She stares blackly at Dakcon. She turns her back to us, as if daring Dakcon to strike the target. Not the back. Not the back. Oh, there's containers around here. Ah, some copper commons. And a pouch. Can we put things in the pouch? No. Nope. Okay, well. Oh yeah, should level up, probably. 1 strength. Oh, not bad. 1 characteristic points gained. 9 hit points, okay. I think we should probably go for the charisma bonus. Wouldn't hurt to have that as high as we can. Yeah, 16 seems enough. We might want to improve our wisdom now. So, we have plenty of healing. Don't have much, yeah, in the way of inventory space. Pretty sure we don't need to keep all those keys, but once we get back to our... in fact, we could go... Yeah, to the hive now that there's all these other places open. Yeah, back to our stash at the... Convenient enough, the smoldering corpse. Oh no, we put it at the dusts. Yeah, I think we put it at the dust, not the smoldering corpse. Yeah, I think so. So, you there! Would you care to step up? That offer insults me and all of my past generations. What? Guilt spur. You see a florid, boisterous man. He's shouting and carrying on like there's a war that's about to come through. Like he's got something lodged in his intestines. Like he's too excited about something to talk in a normal tone of voice. His rapid-fire delivery makes it difficult to understand you. You, sir, you there! You look like you're crazy or something! Is that how I'm supposed to be talking? Rapid-fire delivery? Okay. I'm not going to do that. I'm not quite sure what it is yet, but give me time, and I'll have it figured out on the spot. You need rooms? I've got rooms. You need supplies? I've got supplies. You need cocaine? I'm totally high on cocaine, apparently. Yeah. What are you selling? Hammer of quality. Not better than what we have. Stinger earring. 2 to armor class, and 2 to piercing. Oh. This earring has been made from the hardened shell of a segmented larva-like creature. Its shell has been treated with some sort of glazed finish that makes it look disturbingly alive. The wire that hooks it to the ear looks like it's part of the larva itself. Perhaps it's stinger or antenna. To activate the earring's power, the wearer must prick his thumb with the stinger, allowing it to bond with its new owner. When awakened, this earring helps protect the wearer from attacks, giving the wearer's skin the same strength and durability of the larva's shell. Oh. So is this like a daily use thing? This cheese has been laced with powerful poison. That sounds useful. Scroll of friends. One's charm, one's beauty, and one's charisma is oftentimes the key. Ew. When cast, the caster temporarily gains 2 to 8 points of charisma. Oh. That would have been useful to have before. I used a point on charisma. Damn it. Scroll of luck. Grants luck bonus. Can you identify this stuff? Oh, you can. Ring of the Traveler. I see. And a bone dagger. That is enchanted. Not bad. What can we sell them? 1 pouch, I guess. Do we need this? Mystical battle axe. Yeah. Sell all the rings. Free up some inventory space. And okay, more than make up our investment in copper. Okay. Byron, okay, there's someone else over there. Oh. Zerb, Gort, and Thorpe. Who's Byron Pickett? Nose picker? You see a well-dressed, middle-aged man. He seems to be scanning the crowd with a practiced eye. He notices you approach and gives you a quick once-over. He smiles at you and gives you a barely perceptible nod. I am Byron Pickett, moneylender. May I help you? Moneylender. Now I'm repeating the questions. The questions. The sentences other people. Corpse and Dorp. Is that the name of 3 characters in Baldur's Gate? Might be confusing that. Here I am asking questions as a reply to questions. Moneylender. He nods again. Yes, I cater to the needs of merchants. Want to start a business? Keep on a flow that's down on its luck? Or perhaps expand a business? Either case, you come to me for the funds. He looks you up and down. I doubt that you are a merchant, sir. So what can I do for you? I am a merchant. Of pain? He smiles and looks away for a moment. A merchant of death? Ha! Almost got it. Maybe, but not the kind I do business with. He frowns. If you insist on monopolizing my time, please come to the point of this visit. Tell me about your business. He frowns and shakes his head. No! I see no reason to. He looks you up and down. You are obviously not someone I conduct business with. I think you should leave. Questions. I am looking for someone named Lothar. He gives you a quizzical look. Really? Why in the name of the 9 hells would you want to find him? He stole a skull of mine. So, what do you think you're going to do? Just march in and demand it back? He looks you up and down. He must have a hell of a neck pain come the end of the day, doing all that looking up and down. Got me dizzy just reading that. I admit that you appear more than capable of handling yourself in a fight, but against Lothar, your skull will decorate his walls. No. My skull that is now decorating his walls will be back in my hands, and his skull will be bashed. Anyway, just how tough can one man be? He laughs uproariously and gives you an incredulous look. Lothar is above the law, Burke. He is that powerful, that tough. All right. Kiss his ass, why don't you? I still need to find him. He pauses for a moment. I have reasons, quite good ones, I can assure you, not to point anyone toward Lothar. Now pike it, sod. Leave. Right, he's too afraid. Coward. Gort, Zerban, Thorpe. Which one seems to be the leader? The leader, maybe the last alphabetically? Zerb. This huge creature stands over 9 feet tall. Where did he get all those feet? Rippling muscles support its massive frame. It seems to be engaged in conversation with 2 similar creatures next to it. Greetings. He turns at their greeting and begins to look about. After a moment, he looks down and notices you, not very bright. A look of confusion crosses his features. What you want of Zerb? I have some questions. He gives you an apologetic look and shakes his head. Zerb, not speak language well. Sorry, you talk Thorpe. He gestures to one of the creatures next to him. Right, thanks. Let's talk to Gort. Instead of Thorpe. After Zerb. But before Thorpe. This huge creature stands over... Yeah. Greetings. I have some questions. Gort, greet, small one. He gives you an apologetic blah blah blah. You ask Thorpe. Okay, I'll ask Thorpe after Gort, after Zerb. Alright, thank you. Thorpe. I hear you're a great swimmer. Greetings. He looks down at you and gives you a friendly smile. What do you want, Smalley? I have some questions. You got question, maybe. Thorpe got answer. Who are you? He smacks himself in the chest with a thunderous blow. Like a gorilla. Thorpe! He raises his arms above his head and shakes his fists at the sky. Mighty warrior is Thorpe. All Thokola are mighty warriors. He places his fists on his hips and glares at you. Who you? I don't remember my name. He nods at you as he examines your scars. You got mighty scars. You must be great warrior, like Thorpe. He frowns and nods wisely. I don't think anything he does is wise. You got hit on head too many times. Ah, look who's talking. Not remember name. Someday it come back. I have some other questions. What are you doing here? He barks out a laugh and smiles at you. Thorpe here with friends. Zerp, Gort, Thorpe, Zerp. Yes, I see that. Would you perhaps be members of a Swedish chef family? He gestures at the nearby Thokola. We gonna barsh a flying wizard. Lizard, not a wizard. He lets out a roar and begins to pound his chest with a fist the size of hams. Flying lizard, you say? A dragon? He nods his head, then begins to make crawling motions. Lizard, you know, but it fly. He begins to flap his arms like a huge misshapen bird. Yeah, he does that very wisely, I might say. Eventually, he settles down and looks at you expectantly. You mean a dragon, right? He snorts and raises to his full height. Thorpe, good. He not that good. Someday Thorpe want to barsh dragon. He stares off into the distance with a longing expression. A longing, wise expression, and then sighs wisely. But this not that day. Well, if it's not a dragon talking about a wyvern, then what is it? Thorpe not remember what Xanthia called it. He pauses to think, wisely. It's lizard, tall as Thorpe. Walk on back legs, got wings, claws, red in color. Right. Think she said they called Abishi. Ah, we saw a black one just across the way there. He pauses, then shrugs. I have heard of something called an Abishai. We've just seen and talked to one. What do you mean, I have heard of... It was 5 minutes ago. Is that what you mean?
Updated my journal.
His eyes light up and he gives you a joyful smile. Wisely, as he nods his head. Wise head. Yes, Abishai, flying lizard. Thorpe and friends barsh real good. Thorpe be warrior of stature then. Then you can go barsh dragons. Xanthia accept apology. Really? Apologies, you say? Why is apologies? What's this about Xanthia and an apology? Thorpe take friends to tavern last night. Thorpe gets stinking drunk, wisely. Fall on to Xanthia's table, very wise table. Spill drinks all over her. Not so wise. He looks embarrassed. Because he's so wise, he realizes. Xanthia say she not accept apology unless Thorpe be warrior of stature. Are you sure she didn't mean bring her a statue of a warrior? Because, you know, you're not too good with words. So, killing an Abishai is supposed to give you a stature hike, and with good stature, you can then go barsh dragons. Right?
Updated my journal.
He shrugs. Xanthia says so. Thorpe not know. Ah, you know. Again, proof. Everything a wise man knows is that he knows nothing. Thorpe is a wise man. I see, I have some more questions. What can you tell me about this ward? He stares at you for a moment, then shrugs. Thorpe, not know. Yes. Very wise, Thorpe, very wise. Thorpe new here. He gives you a childish smile. Thorpe here for fun. Oh my god, who wrote this? It's not bad, it's not bad. Maybe not the way they intended it, but yes, you're going to barsh an Abishai. He smiles and nods at you enthusiastically. A wise smile. That right, Thorpe and friends, barsh. I see. More questions, please. You said you were going to fight an Abishai. Ah, so, okay, that's it, I guess. We saw one somewhere around here. Oh, I got some healing items. Not that long ago. It's gone. Okay. Well, let's continue exploring. Xanthia. Oh, that's the one they meant. Okay. Nice cleavage. Even from up here, we can see that. You see a pretty young woman in fine clothes. Her skin lacks the usual yellow tint of the inhabitants of this ward. She appears to be watching 3 nearby creatures with interest. Greetings. She turns to face you, and an annoyed look crosses her face. Yes, what do you want? I have some questions. Fine. She has the annoying teenager ways about her. Who are you? My name is Xanthia. She looks you up and down. Oh, come on. What is with these people looking up and down and up and down and up and down and up and down and up and down? Then they all barsh. Abishai. Is there something else you want? What are you doing here? Besides crushing that cleavage together, there's going to be a fight, and I want to see it. She smiles wickedly. It should be interesting. Because she's completely evil. A fight? Yes, see the 3 Tukkala over there? She points to 3 hulking creatures with rippling muscles. Wise muscles? They're going to try to kill an Abishai. The stupid oafs. I've heard of something called... We've talked to Abishai. It's a lower plains creature. A Batezu, I think. She frowns in thought. In any case, Abishai have nasty dispositions. Yes, the one we talked to just threatened to kill us. Sharp claws and can cast spells. Very formidable. The Thukkala look like they can take care of themselves. And there are 3 of them. Normally, I would say yes. Thukkala are very powerful warriors. She smiles slyly and leans in to whisper to you. However, I know something they don't. What might that be? Abishai can only be hurt by magic. The Thukkala will be slaughtered. Again. She goes to evil really quickly. Or is just that my over-the-top interpretation? I have no doubt of it. She straightens up and watches the Thukkala eagerly. How do you know they can only be hurt by magic? She gives her an annoyed look. My husband is very high up in the Harmonium. The Harmonium guards are trained to deal with creatures such as Abishai. That's how I know. My husband told me. Yeah, I figured you were an idiot. So why don't you warn the Thukala? Why should I do that? She smiles evilly. I'm the one who suggested the fight. Yeah, you're a psycho. Why? My husband tries to better his social standing with his underlings by drinking with them in the local taverns. Last evening, he forced me to just such an occasion. Those 3 oafs were there, boasting of their prowess as warriors. Yeah, that sounds awful. It was obvious they were in a drunken stupor. When they decided to leave, one of them tripped and fell into the table I was sitting at. Oh yes, I heard that. Go on. She frowns angrily. Let's just guess. Some sort of extremely selfish reason. Most of the drinks at the table spilled into my lap and ruined a very expensive evening gown. Yeah, that's very much a death sentence type of a crime. So, while the cretin was trying to apologize, I whispered to him I only accepted the apology of a warrior of stature. If he were truly such a warrior, he'd be able to defeat an Abishai in hand-to-hand combat. Right. So, tell me, Xanthia Palpatine, you're going to get them killed because they ruined a dress.
Updated my journal.
You obviously do not understand the intricacies behind the situation. My stupidity, shallowness, and evilness are too complex for you, clearly. She looks at you like you are an idiot child. Yeah. Oh, the irony. I was embarrassed and humiliated in front of my husband and his underlings. Yeah, I have some questions. How can I kill you without anyone noticing? Oh, you can't? Ask her that. What can you tell me about the sword? Nothing. She looks at you with distaste. Were it not for the fight, I wouldn't be caught dead here. You might be caught dead here, my dear. As soon as you find a dark alley to do that in. We must be going now. I want to kill her so bad. The purpose of this device is unknown. It appears to be some sort of drawbridge-like contraption. But it goes nowhere. And there's a mage guarding it. Let's talk to Thorpe and warn them. I've talked to Xanthia. She said you're going to fight an Abishai. Yes. Warn them. I've learned that Abishai can only be hurt by magic weapons.
Updated my journal.
He gives you a worried look. Need magic? How you know? I've asked around, Thorpe. It's what people tell me. Thorpe not have magic. Friends not have magic. We die if we botch Abishai. Thorpe not be warrior of stature. Xanthia not accept apology. Yes. I'm not sure she would accept your apology anyway. You were willing to risk your life for the honor of a lady, Thorpe. Only a warrior of stature would do that. He stares at you blankly for a moment, and then a huge smile appears on his face. Really? Thorpe and friends now have stature. Yes. Consider Xanthia's honor to be satisfied, and the apology accepted. Thorpe, thank you. You saved life. I talk like a Transylvanian peasant. You save life of friends. He turns to the other Tukula and speaks to them hurriedly. After a moment, all three bow to you and each hands you a patch of coins. Thank you, I guess. Huge beasts with a very caricature-like Transylvanian accent. I must be going. We gained 600 copper for that. Not too shabby. Good deed of the day is done. And we have barely moved
My lungs feel like a chimney.
a couple of meters. Oh, here goes the Abishai. Well, saved them from a fight. I barely moved a few meters from the ward entrance. Well. Still have to talk to Sebastian and explore the rest of this place. A marketplace and so on. But all of that is going to be next time. Until then,